me turn this up.
Welcome to the fucking show. We're recording now at a socially distanced, safe fucking areas for each of us.
Welcome to the fucking show.
My name is Joey. I'm here with Will and Mike. And
Coming in hot.
Like always, even in these trying times, we're going to lead with, what the fuck did you spend your money on last week?
Well, let me start. Amazon package came today. Actually, a couple Amazon packages came today. Still hot on the Amazon. I've got a tripod that you're looking at.
Looking good.
I know, fucking decent. It was like $16 too. And I got bands for my quarantine.
What?
Exercise bands.
Fitness bands?
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you just got a website band.
Yeah, it's got a
Just
band
got
on
a
my
band.
RuneScape account. Can we just be this is the RuneScape episode? Because I also bought membership too. I bought 3 months of membership, so that was like $36.
Are you anticipating? Hold on. Are you anticipating the quarantine is going to be 3 months at least?
Well, one can hope. I don't know. I know. I'm thinking. I'm thinking that this couple weeks is gonna really get me hooked, and then I might not be able to stop. So I'm just like preparing for the future. You know, I canceled it though. I did cancel it. I put 3 weeks, then I canceled it, so it's not gonna recur again.
So before we talk about Mike's spending, yesterday I hopped on OSRS for the first time, and it was legitimately one of the worst gaming or like any experiences I've ever had. It's one of the worst I've ever had. You go through Tut Island and it's fucking terrible. And then you immediately leave Tut Island and go to like an area where nothing is going on except all these fucking guys plugging their online store. Nobody fucking cares. I don't care about that. And then you try and get to the miners and the ogres or whatever, the fucking dwarves.
Goblins.
I'll never play that game again. I'll never play it again.
You put in a solid 45 minutes, though.
It was like an hour and a half. Are you kidding? It was fucking brutal.
Can I have the 250K that you got?
Fuck no. From Peter
Why not?
Joe. That Peter Joe 250 is fucking staying with me. I'm selling on eBay for $1.
Good luck with that.
What'd you spend your money on, Mike? What the fuck you been doing, Mike, all week?
Joey coming in 6 beers hot.
Yeah, I know. I just fucking peeking off.
I've been podcasting since 4:30. It's fucking 7:30.
So doesn't mean you got to attack me.
You're buzzing, man.
Fucking stressful day, eh? Stressful day on the mic, eh? Holy fuck.
Working from home.
I had a stressful conference call. I have to, at your discretion, all I've spent my money on is that fucking Simple shit. I've just gone in the negatives from it. That's the only thing that I spend my money on. Other than that, I haven't spent a cent. I did the don't spend a cent event at Mike's house.
Really, eh? That's sick.
That sounds really good.
It's pretty easy these days.
I haven't made anything, but I had to put in a claim for my EI, right? Because now everybody's fucked. Like every site I've been to, because I've had 2 run-ins with this fucking COVID shit at my
dust ups.
2 dust ups, like couple scuffles at work with some fucking patients.
Yeah, you had to
guys. It was like the apocalypse. Like guys are just coming into the sites, just like dragging their feet, just like
everyone just coughing and shit.
And it was like, hey, get out of here, man, get out of here. And they're just like, we need what?
I want to hear about your fucking testing story. This is something that's been on my mind for like last 3 days. Your fucking testing first hand experience. Tell me about it.
So Monday we went to the job site, and then essentially what happened was a guy came in, and I guess he might have been living with someone who had it or whatever. Nobody really knows. I was up in the air. Everybody freaked out, and we all left. They closed the job site down. The health ministry came in, so that was Monday. Tuesday, we went to another site completely, and then what happened was apparently the guy that we work with, he was living with somebody's dad who apparently had virus. And then he just found out on the Monday night. On Monday night, he found out about it. And then, so Tuesday, he wasn't at work, but like everybody at work was like, motherfucker, we were just working with that guy all day yesterday, like joking around about it and whatever. He's fucking like trying to get tested. But he didn't qualify to get tested, even though he's like, he feels like shit and whatever and yada yada. So I worked with those guys for about like 30 minutes. And then now I'm like fucking, all right, well, I guess I'm just chilling I'm chilling at home for fucking 2 weeks.
Have you ever heard the song 7 Days by Craig David, the COVID remix? I think he just came up with it.
Of course he just came up with it.
Got a test on Tuesday. Health ministry came by on Wednesday.
I don't think it happens that quickly.
Okay, 6 beers deep, eh? Singing karaoke on the podcast.
I think we get that. We can get that trending if we tried. I'm unclear on what the fucking requirements are. If you're working with a guy who had COVID or like someone in your life had COVID, you still cannot get tested. What the fuck are we doing? What is the fucking hold up?
It's the way I'm looking at it is like I just did it. I just took it upon myself. I'm like, okay, I'm chilling at home. I'm not talking to anyone.
Yeah,
I'm kind of screwed anyway because they were traveling, so we're all just chilling at home now, and I'm just like taking it upon myself to not go out and like I'm just waiting. If I feel symptoms, I'll fucking make some moves, but I feel fine, so I'm just like, whatever, fuck it. I'll just take the time off and pay me, government.
Just get my fucking jacked, eh?
Yeah, well, it's not really working. And, well,
you were off Runescape for like 45 minutes today. You must have been doing something.
Yeah, I was fucking 1,000 girls.
Jeez.
But man, I was watching a bit of the news. Just like I want to know what's going on economically, and I understand what's going on. Every fucking 30 seconds, it's like, oh, the pandemic, the COVID. It's like every fucking where I look, I'm like, okay, what's going on with like money? That's what I'm curious about. I want to know economically what the fuck's going on because that's going to affect everyone.
Well, you guys know now. I've been sending you that meme, the money printer meme, for the last 2 days.
Well, 500,000 people applied for EI.
Yeah, compared to 27,000 the same period last year.
Crazy.
Yeah, wow. But like, the economic impact is going to last way longer than this health impact.
100%. That's what's worrying me the most right now, for sure. I don't know what to do. We're going to be in, me and you especially, Will, we're going to be in fucking trouble, I think. But I don't know. That could just be me. We're just because we're in trade. Like the way I look at it is that nobody is going to spend money on things being built. Like no one's going to want to order whatever.
Oh, you mean our jobs? Yeah.
I almost said it again. But... And nobody's gonna want to, like nobody's gonna be able to afford like big electrical renos or anything like that, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess we should be doing this in these 2 weeks then. Starting a side gig.
Yeah, which we're doing it right now. Come on, guys, let's go with the growth here. Share us out. We need help making money because we're gonna be fucking poor.
Buy some fucking Bitcoin. Send us your fucking shekels. We're out of money over here. We got no jobs.
I turned down a side job yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah, on my last day of work, they were like, we need this, like, we need a floor plan done, like, right now. Can you please come today? The photographers, everyone's going to be there, but, like, we're going to be careful, social distance, all that shit. I was like, nah, not worth it. Fuck it. Going home. Nah, don't need it.
Pretty good position to be in. Like, you know what? I got so much fucking work right now. I don't even need this shit.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, because I had so much work.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm fucking a little bit nervous, but I'm way more nervous than the fucking virus. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Joey, what did you
know anybody? Oh, I guess I got to answer the question. Go ahead. Ask me the question.
Yeah. What'd you spend your money on this week?
This week I spent my money on nothing. I've done fuck all. I bought some stonks, a little bit of index stonks.
Yeah.
This morning, I listened to a podcast that had me feeling pretty good about Bitcoin, so I bought another couple $100 worth of Bitcoin. Things are pretty good over here.
Everything, all investments, eh?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. I don't think.
You just went to the grocery store the other day. I saw you leaving your house with a fucking gas mask on.
I did go to the store with a mask.
Joey's confused.
So I also took my dog to the vet yesterday.
You withholding information from us, Joey?
I am. It's a private call. I went to the vet with my dog yesterday. I say we, Kenzie and I.
Private vet.
Well, we disagreed on the depth to which the vet should go into as far as my dog's ear itch. He has an ear itch that he likes having scratched, as you guys both know. You've been to my house many times.
Oh, he wasn't concerned about him having the coronavirus?
Not at all. My vet not concerned. So we took him there. I said, you know what? When I scratch his ears, he really seems to like it. And the vet goes, yeah, well, all dogs like that. I said, well, check it out.
Imagine if you're a vet and you heard someone say that, I'd be like, yo, man, the door's over there. Thanks.
Turns out he has a yeast infection in one of his ears. So
what?
Yeah.
So turns out you're a carrier of the virus, and you just wanted to give it to the vet.
We had to get some drops for his ear, which was fine. But as an aside, I went to the vet wearing the mask, and the vet said as soon as I walked in, he goes, "You know what? Good for you. You're one of the only guys I've seen wearing the mask, taking this seriously." We started talking a bit about the pandemic and all the ways you can protect yourself. And he was saying it's a lot worse in the next few days. So
that's really good for sound quality, for sure.
Yeah. You doing some drywalling?
It's like talking into a fucking cup full of water. I just want to encourage everyone to take care of yourself, regardless of what other people think. It's more important to handle your business, right?
Oh man, on my last day of work, before I got we went into quarantine, whatever. It was a guy in my my group. It was his last day also, but at the company forever because he quit. So he was leaving, right? And he's like, "Oh man, whatever, it's nice working with you and shit." And then the two other guys that we work with gave him a hug. And he looks at me, he goes, "What do you want to do?" I was like,
"Give me a kiss on the lips."
I was like, "Yeah, man, here, touch elbows." I'm I'm not gonna fucking hug you because you hugged the other guys. Yeah, there you go. Here's my elbows. See ya.
Dude,
nice
fucking, you see in Office Undercover Brother when he's got to go into the Brotherhood, and that robotic hand comes out, and he's just giving it the handshake, taps him with the elbow at the end.
At the end, yeah.
It's one of the best things ever. Anyway, yeah, that's a good play. Tap on the elbow.
Just take care of yourself. That's the point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't gonna be peer pressured into hugging anyone. Hugging hiatus right now.
So we got
hug him anyway.
We got probably 4 weeks, right, of shit that.
4? I'm hoping 2 max.
I think it's gonna be. I honestly think it's gonna be 8 or 12, but we'll say 4.
Yeah, so do I.
Of things you think, or you're gonna be at home. So what do you think you're gonna do with that 4 weeks? Is gonna make you better? I put some stuff in the fucking sheet today that we can talk about or not talk about, but
yeah, I was gonna start bitching at you last time. I'm bitching at you, just giving you a hard time because I think those all can go hand in hand. Those could all be one.
Yeah. How can you answer one without the other? Really?
I don't even remember what I wrote. What did I write down?
Were you another 6 beers deep as well? Are you just is that what you're doing with your time off? Just drinking a lot?
Man, I was saying to the people I had on for the Yosh pod, I never drink during the week, but every day this week I've had 1 or 2 beers. I'm starting to get foggy now, I think. I got to see a doctor about this.
I'm trying to not remember my quarantine.
Yeah. You're terrified, eh? You're just drinking away that pain, eh?
This is the first drink I've had all week.
Yesterday, ask your sister this, Mike. Yesterday, in the middle of the fucking night, I woke up, sprung up out of bed, and thought there was a raccoon trying to get into our fucking house. I left the fucking house. I went into the backyard and tried to look for a raccoon in the middle of the fucking night. The middle of the night.
Fear-mongering does, Joe. You're
losing it, eh? You're losing your old age.
You're tripping.
It's only been a week.
Old man is tripping. Fucking the fuck. Why don't you just fucking chill out?
What the fuck are you listening to for the next 3 weeks? What do you got on deck? What's your plan?
I watched a bunch of seasons of The Simpsons so far.
That's decent.
Honestly, not a whole lot of planned things that I want to listen to. I got a book in the mail that I want to read.
Nice.
And
what book?
That's about it. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Something stupid about World War One.
World War One classic.
Yep. Clint Eastwood, eh?
No.
Something Quiet on the Western Front.
No. Yeah, it's about the World War One classic.
In the West.
I was listening to Barstool Sports the other day, and they initiated a good meme. They had Dr. Anthony Fauci on, who's the guy who's been on the podium with Trump a few times over the last 2 weeks. He was the AIDS czar in the 90s, and this guy's working for the Trump administration now during this.
The AIDS czar.
Yeah, and so he's on stage with Trump and the boys there, and
Trump and the boys.
Trump and the boys. I can't wait for that album to drop.
Big Cat asked him, he's like, what do you recommend people do to stay sane? There's no nothing going on with athletics right now. Nothing going on really with anything except this politics and the virus. And then I don't know who the other guy who does the podcast is with Big Cat, but he pipes up and he goes, "Yeah, without any sporps, there's not really much going on." And then
there's not many options. There's not many options without sports.
Crack up about sports.
Sports.
30 seconds.
Yeah. There's not many options.
Yeah, not many options though. That's going on right now.
That's jokes. That's like honestly like not a, like it's hard to distract yourself really now. There's nothing else really going on.
It's like I feel as if like I would be doing this. I don't even know what the difference is. Like this is like pretty much my regular life minus 8 hours at work. So I'm just like kind of I'm fucking I can't go to the gym. So that's what's pissing me off. That's because like this would be like a typical Saturday, right, or whatever. But it's I can't like fill that void. Like Friday, like I thought I was not busy. And now that I'm literally not busy, I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, I'm fucking losing it. Like, I'm just sitting here. I'm finished all my shit by like, I get up at 7:30. I'm done all my shit by like 11. Like shit that I would do that would fill a day, minus things I can't do. So like everything I've
playing Runescape like all hours.
I'm doing that. We're fucking just kicking it, playing dominoes this afternoon, like, because there's nothing to fucking do.
That's days. I literally can't even interact like. I can't even chill like with my mom and Pat right now.
Yeah,
we're separate quarantining. Yeah.
What about your girlfriend? So your girlfriend is not quarantining, but she can't come over to your house.
Not allowed.
For how long? 2 weeks.
2 weeks. I was like honestly like. You could tell your boss the situation and say like I'm in quarantine, and then like you've been in contact, so like you could probably go in quarantine and work from home, and you can come to my house and quarantine at my house for 2 weeks, but you got to commit to being here for 2 weeks. You can't come and go. So like she's still going to work for 2 days a week though. So I was like, all right, well I got a full quarantine. If I'm gonna tell other people to do it, I got to do it myself also.
Yeah,
so
I'm 100% on board.
Totally. So I'm like. I can't see her for 2 weeks. Today, she just dropped off a beer and some muffins she made on the front porch with like a nice note. It was like, okay, like that's like what we're going to have to do for a couple of weeks, which is like fine.
You guys would be like the, what's that movie? The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. You have to like only exchange pleasantries through a barbed wire fence from here on out, right?
Or the chrysalids.
Pretty sure.
The chrysalids.
That is a deep cut.
Be coming out of the fucking ground as like a fucking nuclear zombie.
I don't know if that's what it was about.
I didn't really read the chrysalids, so I stopped reading it. I was fucking.
I know.
I was in like grade 6, and I just gave up.
It's on audiobook on YouTube if you want.
Did you guys see that some cities in the U.S. are abandoning arrests for minor crimes during this crisis for humanity?
Can't fucking bring them into the jail, infest the jail.
But like, what is like? Who's even out committing minor crimes?
There's a great video today of 2 guys in California literally lighting up what looks like a CVS or something, just ripping shit off the shelves into a bucket.
Looting.
No, it's basically looting. No masks, no nothing. They're just fucking take this, I'll have all this shit, like dump this in, and then see you later. TTYL. They don't have a in the world. Yeah, oh yeah.
You'd think that they could maybe enforce that, because that's kind of like, what's it called? Like, hoarding all the supplies and shit, right? You'd think you'd want to stop that. Like, who cares if someone's doing like heroin in a park right now? Like, whatever, what the fuck ever. But like, if someone's like hoarding supplies or like doing something that's gonna like negate against the virus, then obviously try to stop that. You know, do your best.
Looks like Mike is upset about the heroin in the park comment. His mic's not working.
Yeah, your mic's muted.
This guy's mic is off. He's like, wait a minute, what do I do?
Yeah, it's off. I fucking hit the button.
Attaboy.
I think you should just let the people doing heroin in the park do that anyway.
Oh, interesting take.
Who are they hurting? Who are they hurting? They're fucking just they shoot up and then they just kind of fucking sink into the bench. Who cares? Just let them chill. They're fucking not doing nothing. Maybe when they come down, they'll be fiending and do some shit, but then you'll deal with them then.
You know what I think we should talk about? Since the 3 of us are all fitness junkies, what the fuck are you doing to stay in shape for the next couple of weeks? Like potentially 8 weeks, you gotta like figure out a plan to stay in shape.
This fucking number goes up every time we say it.
Potentially
whatever you
weeks.
Feel like
it's gonna be 8 weeks. It's gonna
be for the next 2.5 years.
Potentially until September, we're gonna have to stay in shape without a gym.
Guaranteed. 14 years in quarantine.
What are you guys gonna do to retirement to work out?
Yeah. There's no retiring.
I don't know. Do some, man. I think it's gonna be easier because literally every fucking fitness person on Instagram is only posting home workouts now. So it's so easy to find them. Like you just scroll through Instagram at all, you can just like bookmark like 10 so quickly. So I don't know, just run through those, find one that you like, do it till it hurts.
I've been running. That's what I've been doing. I've just been jogging.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day I get up and jog. I go for a run every morning. That's like kind of part of my routine. What are you fucking looking at me like this, Joey? Or like I don't understand. The guy's just pinching his fucking chin.
I'm wondering because like we've been going to the gym for a decade. You have no weights at your house now. How the fuck you don't have a bench press? You don't have a power rack. You don't have a rowing bar. You have nothing. So how can you say? And you guys know this. We've talked about this on the show before. Maybe not like in direct terms. We've talked about this on the show before. How Instagram fitness celebrities don't get as jacked as they look on Instagram doing the workouts they're promoting. They do the workouts they're promoting because people who are not jacked think it's an easy way to get into being fit.
This isn't about getting jacked. This is about staying in shape.
Yeah, but how are you going to stay in shape? How are you going to maintain your level of fitness over the next, 25 weeks that we have to stay inside?
Holy fuck.
You definitely overestimate
At least 25 weeks.
No, you overestimate what my workouts are in the gym because they aren't that fucking intense.
Yeah, me neither. Wow. The only intensity I think is. You don't get on
the bench bar. You don't get on the squat rack. You don't.
I don't get on the squat rack really, but I do hit the bench sometimes. But like, I don't know, man. If you just do like, what did we say last week? Try to do 100 push-ups. Would you try to do 100 push-ups every hour?
No,
it was 1,000 in an hour. But it was
no. It was a guy.
That was my class. This is something else.
No, it was your workout. Your workout, Mike. You're right.
1,000.
I think
it'll be done for a week.
You could. Yeah, I think that if I did 100 push-ups an hour every hour I was awake for the next 2 weeks, I would come out looking better than I did before.
Fuck yeah! That's what I was gonna say. Like you could essentially do. You don't even need weights. You could just do fucking push-ups and jog and sit-ups, and you'll look fucking so good.
And you could do like dips, and I have like a chin-up bar in my house, dude. If I could just do chin-ups, push-ups, dips, and then like abs, I think that would be fucking mint. I'd be good.
Chin-ups I don't have. I will say that I've got more bang out of Kenzie's the bands or whatever than I thought I was ever going to get the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Be good, man.
I know. I'm glad I got them. They came with 5 different difficulties.
Yeah.
And the hardest one is fucking hard. Like it's super hard.
Which color?
I don't see myself
yellow or red?
It's the hardest one's black. I don't know. It's like a shitty brand off Amazon. I don't know. It's like Wang Zhao or something.
But they're all
the
same.
Corona brand.
They're all the same like resistance, right? The black ones are pretty tough, and then there's
they're not the same resistance.
Wait, can I just interject on this quickly? Sorry. Because you got it. What's called like Wang Zhao or something. I'm assuming it's called.
Mike, why are you only on half the screen?
Oh, sorry, I'm chilling.
You feeling nervous?
No, I'm just chilling. I'm leaning back. So can we just? Sorry to change the subject completely, but I would just like because I have been watching some press conferences. I would like to just to wonder why Mr. Trump and the boys is referring to this as what is it the Chinese virus?
China virus, yeah.
Yeah, it's like why he's so fucking trippy. That guy, he just loves. It is funny, but it's like holy. If I said that, I would get fucking shot on a fucking.
Did you see that girl straight up called him out for it, and he's like, "Yeah, because that's where it's from. That's where it's from." Yeah. Just like still, it was not backing away at all.
Why would he back away? Do you know when he talks about respiratory illnesses? They talk about a few things. They talk about SARS. They talk about COVID. They talk about MERS. Do you know what MERS stands for?
I forgot about MERS.
No, never even heard of it.
Middle Eastern Respiratory Syndrome. So
really?
so everybody calls this stuff by the location. The only reason, like everything else, the only reason everyone gets upset is because the orange man is saying it. If it was anybody else saying it, they wouldn't fucking care. And also,
maybe you're right.
Say it, I don't think.
Also, these people are a fucking joke. They offer no substance and no value to the landscape of this virus. They offer no value. There's people on Twitter.
It just sounds so like aggressive calling it the China virus. Not like call it what everyone else is calling it.
Who cares?
You don't, but fuck, I'm not saying I do either. I just found it funny as fuck. Like, I won't lie. Like, personally, this shit, like, I'd like to any listeners, this stuff doesn't offend me. I find it funny, and like knowing full well that it's going to offend a lot of people.
Yeah,
I'm super insensitive.
Little stuff like Lyme disease. You know what Lyme disease is named after?
No.
It's a town in the USA. Lyme is a fucking town in the USA where this thing started. Yeah, like no one fucking talks about this because the orange man didn't say it. Well, guess what? Shut the fuck up and stay inside your fucking house if you don't like it, like everybody else.
Joey, next podcast, you're gonna have to have 2 less beers.
Fuck that.
Hey, you can't lift us up.
I haven't talked to anybody all week.
Holy
oh man!
I know it's showing your social skills is right out the fucking window.
Even after this podcast, man, this just eats to your fucking phone, eh? Holy shit! I'm gonna have to plug my shit in.
Oh, I'm still at the top of my shit here. My dad is gone though. I turned my Wi-Fi off on purpose because Joey told me to turn it on.
So you turned your Wi-Fi off?
Yeah,
so I can spend data
against Joey.
You better just
true, yeah.
If
how'd you spend your money on this week?
Maybe Bell will waive they'll waive the phone bill for you in these hard times.
Yeah. Speaking of that, my no wait period is fucking. I'm still under review. I'm like, motherfucker, I need to get cash. I thought there was no wait period. There's going to be more of a wait period because there's 500,000 people in line.
What are you supposed to do for EI? Just apply online like usual?
I applied on Tuesday, but there was different ways. Like there was like your regular protocol, I suppose, and then there was like a sickness one, right?
Yeah, go on to
Okay. Okay, it would be like there was like your regular fucking EI, and then there was like your sick leave. So, but then
did he just leave the fucking chat?
Yeah, he did.
What an idiot! Okay,
so now what do we do?
We'll get him back. No, we'll get him back in. Yeah, we'll get him back in.
Holy fuck! And then so like there was like the sickness one, and then but it had added like if you're in quarantine.
Oh, don't leave the fucking chat, Will.
I didn't. All I did was unplug my headphones.
Go ahead.
But it said added if you were in quarantine. So I went on that one. Yeah. And then I just filled out everything. Like I wasn't even prepared. I just wanted to fill it out so I could at least get in the queue because I knew it was going to be like a fucking bunch of people doing it. So I think I got in early, but it's still under review. And now it's not letting me like log in. It's saying my thing it's expired, like my session on the website. And it's pissing me off, man. I think I just have to go in on a different computer or something like that. I don't fucking know. But we'll see. If I don't qualify, I am going to burn down Parliament. I swear to God.
How do your parents feel about their current quarantine situation?
We're bored, bro. All of us. Like they're fucking bored. I don't know. I think they're not really down. Like they're just going on walks every day. Like, they're fucking bored. It's like the thing is they do that shit anyway, but now that they're told that they can't leave, it's like a different feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're being told to stay inside. It's ridiculous.
But they would normally just stay inside anyway. But now that they can't, like it's not an option, they're fucking they're pissed.
Couple of options.
So I don't know, man. It's trippy. I'm okay with it, I guess, but my routine's different. I don't like I'm sitting down a lot more. I'm gaining weight. I can tell you that. I've gained like 4 pounds just from not working. It's fucking crazy.
You're doing more cardio, though.
I'm doing cardio. Not really.
What do you think is more difficult to shed, the freshman 15 or the COVID-19?
Oh, it might be a fucking COVID-19 game. It might be a gainer. I'm 4 pounds. This is the heaviest I've been in a minute.
Can't wait to see that in the fucking show description, boys.
There's no way you're gonna gain 20 pounds in 2 weeks, man.
2 weeks.
It's gonna be like 47 weeks. I thought.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
35 by the time we fucking finish this.
Yeah. True.
We'll be 35 for sure. Me and Will will probably be still in our 20s, but.
Okay, listen. You guys run the show. I gotta fucking take a leak.
Holy fuck! I'm no kidding.
Oh yeah. No shit.
For hours. So fucking now.
What do you escape?
Cannonballs, bud.
Still? Uh-oh.
We're still doing a show. Like, there he is. There's the COVID dog. So now, yeah, well, like, I don't know.
COVID kid.
How long do you actually think it's going to be?
It's going to be longer than 2 weeks, but I don't know what's going to happen after you. Like, when you're done, you're like, quote unquote, quarantine for 2 weeks. What are you going to do? Go back to your life? Or are you going to have to just continue quarantining?
I'll go. I'm hoping I can go back to work. I'll subside the other shit. Like I want, like all I do during the week anyway is go to the fucking gym.
But everything's gonna stay closed. Like it's not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna open up. Like when they first closed, they're like, oh yeah, we're opening back up April 1st or whatever. And it's like there's no fucking way.
I know, but I think my job's a bit different. I'm hoping anyway. I don't know.
Your job for sure. I mean, like the mandatory closures.
Building, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you got like in an office. I understand like the difference. Like they don't want to open up offices, but like eventually they're gonna fucking like. Corporate owners are gonna snap. They're gonna be like, we can't fucking do this. Like we need to go.
Everyone at my work is still working. Like
from home.
No, even like at the office.
Really?
Yeah, that's for the most part.
I'd imagine that. So you just stopped because you felt shitty or something?
Yeah, well, I was like short of breath, and like I called my doctor, and they're like, oh yeah, like I don't know, if you're short of breath, do you have asthma? I don't know, your parents just came back from Costa Rica. You should probably just be self quarantining. Like, give your work like tell me your work's fax number and I'll fax over a doctor's note. And then I asked my work, I was like, all right, like, so my doctor told me I should be quarantining. What's the fax number? And they were like, oh, you don't even need a doctor's note. Fuck it. Just like stay home.
It's waived. I think they made it illegal to give it a doctor's note, request one or whatever. True. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping at the end of 2 weeks I can just go back to work. But who fucking knows?
Yeah. But I don't think restaurants and shit are gonna open in 2 weeks. That's gonna be like longer than that.
Yeah. Well, no one's gonna go anyway.
Hopefully, I don't know, man. Some people fucking would. People are still stupid.
People are still going out now.
Yeah,
they're going out. Fuck it.
It's crazy. It's just so selfish. Like when people do that shit at this point.
Well, they're thinking like, oh, I'm young, I can't get affected by it. It's like, yeah, but you're gonna go home or you're gonna go somewhere and give it to somebody. You could be full on carrying it, and then you could just like, I don't know, go visit someone. And then you're giving it to like a 40-year-old who's like at risk.
Or you're gonna give it to.
It's 2 weeks. Just chill out.
Yeah, you're gonna. But the problem, it's like, yeah, you're young, but you're gonna give it to. Let's say you give it to like, you could give it to 20 people, and then they can give it to 20 people. You know.
It's like super infectious, they're saying too.
Yeah. So like instead of you staying home for 2 weeks, you went and like infected at the end of the day like 1,000 people or something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked, man. I don't know. I don't know why people do it, but like I'm like looking at Instagram, I'm seeing fucking pictures or fucking stories like somebody's on a fucking plane. I'm like, why are you out on a plane right now? Why? And then you're posting about it. It's like you're bragging that you're doing a dumb thing right now. You're just stupid.
Yeah, but, check out how reckless I am.
Gotta travel. I don't care about any of this. It's like you're fucking stupid and you're part of the problem.
Part of the problem, exactly, yeah.
Like I don't know, like I said, like earlier, like I still maintain my attitude about it, like that I had earlier. Like I'm still not worried about it. I'm just doing everything that I'm supposed to do, just because I don't want to be an issue. Like I'm not gonna rebel against it. Like if they're telling me to do something, okay, because I want to prevent it. I want to get it over with.
Well, you'd want, exactly. Exactly what I was saying before is like you would want other people to do it, so you do it yourself also. You know?
Yep. And I was talking shit earlier, so I'm like, oh, I can't go back against my own word now. I have to fucking go through with this now. I said it, so.
Yeah, totally. And I don't know. It's like we all kind of need to fucking chill out and relax, anyways. You know? What's 2 weeks off?
I don't mind it. I don't mind. Like I'm not. This is nice, actually. Just like this fucking conversation, like seeing your faces and shit, because like I haven't really fucking been able to do that. It's been like 3 fucking days. 3 days.
I know, yeah.
I'm like,
I know, man. I've been like 2 days. I gotta call my mom like in my house. Like we don't even like talk really face to face. Like I'm calling her. Be like, yo, done with the kitchen.
You guys know that for the Oshaga podcast, I've just talked to 5 people, and they all said the exact same thing you just said, Mike. That it's like the first time they've seen somebody's face and talked to them at the same time in a week or more.
I was looking forward to this all day.
Yeah, man, fucking, we do this every week. It's like a part of my routine now, and also like last week. we've only seen each other, you know, like, or we've only seen like other people. How many times this week? Not many.
Well, I stopped working Wednesday, so I've only been off for 2 days.
I went into work Monday and Tuesday morning. True. Went home right away, but I haven't, like, it's been literally fucking a week max for me that I haven't really seen people, which would be the case anyway. I don't usually talk to you during the week. Like, I'm pretty introvert, like, just because I have my routine, and I don't like to socialize that much during the week just because of it's what I do. But now that it's like I can't, it's like fuck. It's driving me crazy just because I'm not allowed, and I hate it.
Yeah, that's what
just doing my part.
Doing your part, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what that's what the girl was saying too. She was like, I don't like being told what to do. So like now that like I can't do it, I want to do it, and it's just like way harder. But like that's the biggest change for me, because during the week, like, she was like staying at my house every single day basically. Yeah. So now it's like I'm just like chilling alone, and like really alone, because like I'm not even like seeing or talking to my mom. So like straight up just like living in the basement, just cellar dwelling.
Who's doing your grocery shopping?
Fuck yeah.
I told you on the pod last week I spent $120 on reserves, and
you're still sailing on that?
Yeah, because I was going to the grocery store like last week because I had to go for my mom. So like I was going to get my own stuff like every day, and now I'm finally starting to dig into that a little bit. We had like Pat had like I don't know, he's got a friend like with a farm or something. So like it just so happened that he had like he picked up like 50 pounds of meat or something like a month ago from his buddy at a farm. So we just have our freezers just like stocked full of meat.
Just did a big meat stealing operation.
Yeah. It was
$2,000 in meat tonight. $2,000.
So we just went to we bought a bunch of food like 2 weeks ago, and Kenzie and I have both spent since that 2 weeks ago another $100 a piece on like meat and food, eggs, milk, you name it.
Who's doing your shopping? Are you going still?
I'm going, yeah. I got the mask. Kenzie went today to the liquor store and the grocery store. She wore a mask, which I was impressed with. I thought for sure I'd have to convince her to do it, but she fucking took it and wore it.
Yeah.
I was asking this to
fucking
the Oshiagapod crew. What is the thing you've been to the store and wanted that you couldn't get, that you were surprised you couldn't get?
Oh, like going into the store and being like, what the fuck, it's all gone?
Yeah.
Frozen vegetables.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
They're cleared out at our shop.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, you guys shop at the same store probably, so
vegetable fucking twist things that are fucked and nobody gets them. 0 people bought them.
A couple of vegetables.
I don't know. Yeah, vegetables.
A couple of vegetable twins.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Frozen vegetables. Other than that, everything was there. I went yesterday for my house.
Oh,
got a bunch of shit. True. Yeah, it was pretty. It was.
Like, I feel like because I haven't been buying like when I first did my first emergency run, I was kind of buying for like a mad dash to the island. So I wasn't buying like frozen shit. I was buying like like non-perishable canned goods. So I'm like and packed it all. I even bought a big Tupperware just in case. I threw it all in the big Tupperware. Just in case I just had to throw it in the truck and dip. And then I was like, kind of got to a point where I was like, that's not going to happen.
Do you think it's going to have to be like a mad dash out of here?
You never know, man. Corona's hot on my tail. It's right there. It's right there.
Yeah. Chief Wiggum just shooting the fucking virus. I would be so down to go to the island sooner than later, man. I'll be honest.
We should go. Yeah. A month ago or 2 months ago, I fucking told you guys that.
Yeah, but what are we going to do? Oh, sorry, work. We're going to dip for like 5 months, if you don't mind. We're a little concerned about this coronavirus thing. We're going to just quit our jobs or just like hop on EI.
One of the things I really appreciated about having like a position of influence at work is that when I say something now to like the management or building and sort of like the low level departmental voices of influence, they listen, because 2 or 3 weeks ago I was saying to them like, this is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse, and we can do better than like waiting for a response to come down from the powers that be. We can be proactive. We can do all these things. For the first little while, they didn't listen. But now they're listening. And they're doing a good job responding to this stuff. Not to say that we would have gone to the cottage 3 months ago or 2 months ago. But, like, is there a real shot now? Like, if it goes another 2 weeks or 3 weeks and your employer calls you and says, listen, Will, Mike, we're not going to be open for another 2 months. Apply for EI, and we'll see you guys come September, or come July, whatever it is, or come October, whatever the month is. Would you guys go to the cottage? Would you leave? Would you leave home?
I wouldn't have a problem with that. What else would you do?
My only problem was that like we have to do it after like you made sure that no one has it, because you don't want to get there and be like, oh fuck, now we're all fucked because we're
this is nuts. This is nuts that we're talking about this,
and now we got to go to fucking North Bay Hospital.
Yeah,
and hopefully
there only like 4 people there.
Hopefully, Muskoka's fucked right now.
Is it?
Muskoka's getting hit. Yeah.
Really? I thought that wouldn't.
It's because rich people dipping from Toronto.
Yeah, those fucking pricks. Yeah, but we're like north of that.
Oh, we're way north of that.
And I think it's more separation up where we are.
Fuck yeah. Like, we're and like because we don't really go to grocery stores anyways up there. Like if we came up there with like each had a reserve, then we'd be good. Like I would be down to go to the island, but we can't go to the island yet. We can go to the mainland. The island is like the transition time, right? So it's like half ice, half water. You can't walk across, and you can't take a boat across yet.
True.
We'll get Nick to tow us across in the fucking little motorized.
Oh, that thing would rip, eh?
The big Chief Red River.
The big Chief Red River, yeah.
The icebreaker should be fine.
40 pounds of thrust on that motor, bud.
Yeah, that should do it.
What are you guys doing with when it comes to like? I mean, we're all in the same boat. I listen to a fucking ton of podcasts every day, and so now you listen to podcasts?
Not when I'm chilling at home like this. I'd rather watch TV.
But you do listen to podcasts though. So like the shit I listen to usually now is like all COVID, and I don't want to fucking hear it. I'm trying to find other shit. So what do I listen to if I want other shit?
Your mom's house. I listen to that. Yeah. They don't really mention it.
Your mom's house for sure.
I think it's because they bank up a bunch.
Or whatever?
Yeah. They bank up a bunch. So, like, the one he just released didn't really mention it at all. Because I think that they banked up so many that, like, they're not really relevant. Which is nice. It's honestly nice to, like, get away from it.
And it's always fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Mike, what's that pencil in your hand for? Are you making some notes there or what?
You got a Mike's notes?
Notes. No, I don't.
Monk's notes?
Couple of notes?
I've been fucking just too like nothing's been happening in my brain. Like I just been so like rinse repeat. Just wake up, go for a run, lift weights, then just chill until you go to sleep. It's fucking crazy. Like I just breaking into my routine, reading a chapter of my book every once in a while, and fucking.
Yeah, I've been chilling hard because I haven't really been able to do that in a while. So like I'm like catching up on some chill time. Especially I haven't been on Runescape in like probably over a year. So I'm just like
up on that.
I'm fucking catching up. I was on all day today.
You guys put in a shift last night.
I didn't stay up that much later though. I went to bed at like 1.
Guy messaged me at 11:30. He's like, "Beer back, going to make a tea." I'm like, "I'm going to sleep. My eyes are totaled."
Yeah, I know. I came back a little disappointed.
I've been on this because like there's nothing to do. I'm like, well, what do I have to sit in my room?
RuneScape is you can't fucking see what you're doing and also read in the corner the next step.
You can't because you're shit.
Like why is that so hard? Whose idea was that? Yo, did you guys download the fucking Call of Duty
I might get
Battle Royale thing? I downloaded it today. I haven't played it yet, but I'm gonna fucking play it tonight.
I'll download it right now, and then I might play with you later. I don't know.
Don't download it now. Download it after we get off the podcast. We don't want to. We want to affect the latency of the podcast.
I don't have a gaming system. This is the only time I ever like actually kind of regret not having one.
You should just buy one.
Just get one off Amazon.
Oh, fuck that. No, that's way too much of a commitment.
The N64 out.
I have that. But it's not fun alone.
Controllers?
It's like $300. It's like nothing.
It's like what?
It's like $300.
It's definitely not nothing.
That is, and it's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
It's an amount to just chip out for something he'll use for 2 weeks.
When you don't even know if you're gonna be back at work. Yeah, cool.
What does the PN's4 cost? I thought the PN's4 was like $400, $300.
A plane station.
A plane station.
I would literally never use it again after this.
A plane station costs like $200.
Yeah, I have one in my room, and I use it for Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do.
NHL.
I don't have NHL. I only the last NHL I fucking liked playing was 09. It's because I was so nasty at it.
Because all the boys were on it.
Yeah, all the boys were on it, and like play an online team play, and then that's when you could like essentially pay to win. You know what I mean? You could stack your player up. But we didn't do that. We just fucking gutted it out when people were just annihilating us. But then eventually you'd play guys that were doing what we were doing, and you just smoke them. And then eventually we got it good enough that we had enough stats to like compete with those guys that were nasty, and we'd fucking destroy them. And then they made it all fair, and it was just fucking shit after that.
It
wasn't fucking brutal, eh?
You could just like load up speed, and you could just fly, and then everything just slow now. It's just shit. You know what I mean?
How much money?
I don't. I haven't played NHL ever.
NHL 2009.
What?
How much money did you spend on NHL 2009?
I spent no money on it.
Oh.
We gutted it out. We just gutted it. We just dealt with getting annihilated for so long. But all the boys
you were young in 09.
Yeah, 09. That was fucking 11 years ago, so I would have been 16.
Yeah, you didn't have money.
Didn't have any money, so I didn't start.
Oh my god, 11 years ago?
Yeah.
09, dog.
Okay. Joe, you were in like your late 20s then.
Yeah, you were having your first kid around then.
I was just turning 40 at that time.
Yeah, you're just checking in your fucking midlife RRSP. See how your fucking retirement's looking.
I can't believe I've already almost finished my whole journey here. I'm just about checked out.
He's just fucking.
Yeah, you might not live out your quarantine.
Like I said before, boys. Another couple of years, I'll be investing in a place to have a peaceful rest.
A peaceful rest. Peaceful rest. You're close.
Mike, do you have a fucking note to talk about? We're 47 minutes in.
We could do another at least 15, but I don't have a note because nothing's...
We can do whatever you guys want.
My god, hold on. I gotta fucking leave by accident again because my phone's up.
Why are you in the Matrix?
Yeah. Huh? Will's phone's it's just fucking dying. Mine's been good this whole time. I'm still at like 70% battery.
That's a OnePlus phone, man.
Yeah, it's fucking trash.
That phone's legit.
It's a free phone if you ask me.
On my feed, Mike is coming through in 720p, and Will is coming through like it's 1983. I can't fucking see any detail on this guy's face.
It's such a lie.
Are we gonna post this video too?
Yeah, putting it all up.
On what? Putting it all up.
Put it all up, man. Put it all up.
Put it all up. On YouTube. I don't know.
All right,
we have a channel we used to maintain.
Yeah, well.
Well.
What?
Yeah, Will. Jesus. So what's next? What are we doing with our quarantine tomorrow? What's on the agenda tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna fucking cut back the tree in my backyard to avoid rake-ins for the foreseeable future because I fucking had it with them. I was on the roof yesterday to prepare for the thunderstorm. Kenzie was holding the ladder. I was fucking going up, cleaning the gutters, throwing all the fucking leaves off the roof. Get those out of there. I've had it. No more problems with my roof.
Okay, so what are you doing tomorrow then?
He's cutting his tree back.
Well, I'm cutting it back.
And then what are you gonna do what are you gonna do after that? Because that's gonna be done at like 8 a.m. Actually, you'll probably be sleeping in till noon.
Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this thing. I'm gonna
fucking take your mission all day tomorrow.
I'm gonna take this thing tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking cut back the tree in the yard.
Oh, you got one, eh? Joey wanted to fucking buy a sawzall to trim hedges with. I was like, you know, they have a thing called a hedge trimmer that you can just buy. You don't need to buy a fucking sawzall.
Yeah, but a Sawzall you can use other places too. I get it, but a hedge trimmer fucking rips. Hedge trimmer,
it's what it's for. It's for trimming hedges. I mean, I guess you're right. You do have a point. You can't really bring in a fucking hedge trimmer to cut some wood inside. But
this is good here. We got a couple cottage industry experts living with their parents about how to maintain the property. No problem. We're good with that.
You're the pro now, eh? I've seen you do house maintenance. It's fucking hard to watch.
It's embarrassing. I'm not denying that.
Guy fucking shows up, no tools. Hey, what do you guys want me to do? I don't know. Just go fucking inside and get us some water.
I'm coming with the 2-4.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Joey shows up fucking ready to rock.
You guys want another Sleeman?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Joey, here, take the phone, order some fucking pizza, man. Fucking Christ.
Oh, fuck.
I was pissed. And one time I came and fucking helped you guys. You're like, oh, we're just going to go, we're moving or whatever. You guys, what were we doing? You guys were you doing demo in the basement?
You're emptying the basement, yeah.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it'll only take a fucking like an hour or two. I'm like, okay, so there's not much left. Fucking like 7 hours later, like my whole Saturday's trash.
I remember that.
I was so pissed. I was like, what the fuck?
A couple of trucks on the way fucking to the dump.
Sitting in the dump in the lineup. There's a fucking lineup out to the goddamn road. And then we're like getting in. Like Joey's fucking never driven a box truck before. Mind you, neither have I. I probably would have done the same thing in his defense. We're just coming in and then he just clipped another box truck. Clips it. We're at some dump, at some landfill. I don't know. On Rival, yeah, I don't know. I've never been there before.
Like where did he dump me the truck?
In the back, in the box. On the box, yeah. And then Joey just gets out. He just goes, "All right, where'd I hit you?" Like it's not even that. Both these guys are like in trucks that they don't own. So they're just like, oh, yeah, who gives a fuck? Why are we even freaking out about this? These aren't even our trucks. They're so damaged. Oh man. It was fucking.
Is that an MF Doom record over your shoulder there?
Yeah, Mad Villain, bud.
How'd you see that? No, that was just your screens, man. You watching any prawn?
No. Well, yeah, not right now.
Just always just got it constantly ripping in the back.
Couple of pranos in the back all day long.
Yeah, pranos.
You can't believe how fucking big the data bill is. Will.
Eugene.com.
Eugens.com.
So yeah, that was fucking Joey's fucking. That's Joey's resume as applying to blue collar work. Showing up, no tools. You mind? You guys, you mind?
I saw the toilet here not a month ago.
Yeah, you're Italian though. You can just do that by default.
You used to see me with a wheelbarrow and a fucking stick. I'll mix up the concrete there, no problem. The cement, I'll fucking mix that up.
Perfect consistency. Fuck, man. Now what? This is tough not doing it in person. I won't lie. I like fucking seeing you guys.
This is fine. You can see us.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
The only difference is doing this compared to in person is you can't leave my fridge open.
Yeah, it's true, and it's fucking me up.
I can't believe how much you do that. I know it's fucked.
Every time I go to the fucking fridge, the fridge is wide open.
Well,
do you do that at your house?
No, it's either I fucking slam it, or I just fucking feather it shut.
Feather it.
When I feather it.
Yeah.
So, fucking whatever, man.
Well, fuck, if you guys want to wrap it up, we can wrap it up. You want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else. We're 53 minutes and 45 seconds in right now.
What do we do?
Well,
what do we do?
7 things on the sheet, and there was like all the same thing. So.
Hey, Joe, you haven't looked at the sheet yet.
I just threw a bunch of shit on it the other day.
What's going on? I'm ready to keep going. I didn't.
You didn't?
I don't
Joey
think so.
put 9 things on the sheet?
Look at him. He's fucking trapped in his house. He's just drinking things away. He's just getting hammered all day, writing things on the sheet.
Skills you're trying to learn, personal projects you're going to try, books you want to read, and podcasts you're going to listen to.
So we've only done podcasts. What and Will has a book.
We've been doing podcasts you're going to listen to for 55 minutes.
Yeah. So what can we do? What about skills? What kind of skills do you learn? Because I'm not learning jack shit. I'm trying to learn how to run farther, and I gotta tell you, it's a steep learning curve.
I gotta learn how to get better at RuneScape again.
There's plenty of guides, my friend.
That's it.
That's all you can say. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna go deep in on that.
You know what I want to learn? I want to learn how to code like a cell phone like home screen widget for something.
You are really planning on a long quarantine, eh? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I want to learn another language, but not like a fucking verbal language. I want to learn a technical language and then fucking put something on a screen that wasn't there before.
Yeah.
I want to learn some like autonomy shit.
I think it's doable.
Like what is it? Anatomic or what the fuck is that called?
I have no idea.
What was Pokemon Go? What was that called? It's not VR. Autonomy.
Autonomous.
Autonomous AR. Yeah. Isn't that what a widget is?
No, a widget is like just a bit of coding.
Yeah, but isn't that? But don't widgets like aren't okay? Never mind. Actually, I'm fucking baked because I'm just thinking like, no, I wish I might get baked. Actually, I might get baked. I'm thinking about it, man. I'm fucking bored.
There's
weed there. There's weed here. But fucking the one thing that like veers boredom away is fear. It gets rid of boredom completely. If you're scared shitless, you're not fucking bored. Think about it.
How did we get to this? I thought we were talking about coding and fucking widget.
Now we're talking about getting baked.
Well, what does AR that stand for then?
Augmented reality.
That's what it was.
Yeah. No,
but that's autonomy though, right?
AR is augmented reality.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck Pokemon Go was.
Oh, that's AR. That's AR.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what
you want to do? You want to code?
No, I just want to code. I just want to code like I was saying to Kenzie the other day. What I really want to do is be able to like go to my phone on the home screen and see the stuff I'm invested in all in one go without opening an app.
Oh, okay, true. Yeah, I'm baked.
That wouldn't be that hard.
I don't think it'd be easy. I think it'd be harder than you think.
It would be hard. It'd be harder than you think for sure. Because you have to like grab code. You had to grab shit from like a bunch of different apps. Like your app. I don't think it wouldn't even be an app, right? Well, I don't know.
But I have 8 months to figure it out. So
yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
Wait. We can't change the fucking it has to be weeks. I have 78 weeks to figure this out. We can't simplify it.
Figure it out.
Can't simplify this.
A full pregnancy to figure this out.
I have 478 weeks left in my quarantine.
478 weeks.
If you do pursue that would be pretty sick. But like, I think it's a lot more than you think.
We'll fucking add it. We'll add it to the show notes next week. I'll give you the fucking update on the progress.
I think it would have to be an app though.
Why?
I think it would have to be an app. How else would you do it?
There's an app already on Android phones that'll let you like do a little bit of coding in the like the display feedback. So I'll just use that. Are you playing RuneScape right now? Why are you clicking so fast?
You can hear the clicks? Yeah, I am.
Shut that off.
I haven't stopped.
Oh my god. That's so bad.
Hasn't affected anything. Yeah, I don't know, but isn't it like what's it gonna fucking like? Wouldn't it be easier to just make an app so then your app can be like push notifications to your home screen?
I'd probably just do that on my own. I think the app thing is really only distribution. Pretty sure that's like the gap between what I want and what an app is.
But then how would you like turn it on or off? You know, like what would it look like on your phone? It would be an app.
But there's a thing on Android phones that's called custom widget. So you like the widgets you can code in the custom widget app.
Oh, okay.
It's very basic, but if you had like more advanced skill, you can make your own.
It's like a program inside of an app.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So
I might try it out.
Interesting. What is it? Like, what code is it? C++?
I don't know. I think it's Python.
Python. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know,
That's
man.
like a coding app?
Yeah.
I got no fucking I don't know. I do not want to be involved in that at all.
Mike, Will's been playing RuneScape for the whole podcast. How do you feel about that? I bet you
so is Mike. I can guarantee Mike is too.
Oh my god.
It's terrible. AFK shit, man. Away from keyboard. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. But no, I'm pissed, man. I wanted to fuck this. Right now would be a perfect time to fucking start playing my guitar again, but it's fucked.
I want to learn that too.
Well, you pick a lane, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Joey's doing everything. He's on quarantine until he's dead.
You used to play guitar. When I was like grade 7, grade 8, I played guitar for a while. I could relearn that without too much difficulty, I think.
It's if you got like the fundamentals down, it's pretty fucking.
Yeah, I'd have to remember, but.
Yeah. Once you learn chords and scales, like you can at least rip. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can at least just fuck around, but like.
Right.
Learning like some of the like actual complicated stuff is obviously it's like a fucking like a masterful skill. Like some people are so nasty at it.
By the time I'm finished the quarantine, I'll be able to play Through the Fire and Flames with no problems and no hiccups.
No star power either?
Yeah, very easy. Should be no problem.
Very easy, yeah.
I could do it on 150% speed.
Very easy. Should be no problem. Do you guys want to talk about what podcast you're going to listen to during the quarantine, or are we fucking done here?
What we've been talking about. I'm trying to change the subject. You're bringing it back to that?
Nick and Claire want to play Pokemon, or not Pokemon, Mario Kart. So.
You got better things to do.
I would rather stay here, but
we were just having a conversation, and you're just fucking doing this shit. I was literally having a conversation.
Was that Kenzie coming in telling you to fucking stay in here?
Trying to set it up.
Oh, I'm surprised you even want to hang out with this guy.
I guess that's okay. I guess that's it.
Doesn't have to be it. You guys are both playing RuneScape. No one's even fucking paying attention.
We were just having a conversation, you moron. What the fuck? You're just fucking been drinking since noon. What the fuck are you saying? Holy fucking Christ.
I would never do that.
Only on quarantine.
What are we going to update the people about next week?
What do you mean?
There's probably going to be a lot.
Like we're going to have to do something?
Yeah, we're going to have like a self-improvement project. We're going to update the people next week. Myself included, of course.
You're going to probably not drink as much next week, eh?
I've been boozing all week. I got to slow down for sure.
Our first video podcast. This guy's on the sauce.
This time.
I don't know. You fucking better go first. You're the one that wants to fucking write a novel and do all this other shit.
Me?
Yeah.
Start cutting trees down, writing books, coding apps.
Next week. Okay, let's start with something easy. Weather permitting, I will be able to show on the podcast my tree in my backyard significantly cut back.
Okay, we need a before picture, obviously, then too.
Sure.
Okay.
Fuck, Will, you're next because I haven't even been thinking about it.
Well, I've only been on quarantine for 2 days, but I want to start up one of my old businesses again, but I don't know how we're gonna bring that up on the podcast next week. Maybe I'll try to I'll try to email. Also can't be shown. I don't know. I'll fucking work on my shit. How about that? Next week I'll have worked on my shit.
This is gonna be good progress from Will. What'd you do? Well, I was continuing working on my shit last week, and I think I made some fucking big strides. I'll take your word for it. Take your word for it, I guess.
My shit's really improved over the last 7 days.
So I guess mine is going to be, I'm just going to see how far I can run. That's all I've been really working on that I haven't ever done before, so I'm going to fucking...
I think, Mike, yours should be maybe next week. Now that we've seen one half of your face, we can see the other half of your face.
Oh, I can do that. I can just work on that right now.
Could be good. Huge. Big games. A lot of games.
Cool, man.
I gotta chill. Like, I can't just sit like this all fucking for an hour just talking to you guys. I gotta fucking lean back.
Position your
we
shit
do
better,
it every week. We do this every week.
I'm chilling. I'm not just fucking sitting in my room drinking waters because I'm fucking drying up.
Off the sauce, eh?
Yeah, I figured now's the time. I didn't think I could do it on my own. It's gonna take a quarantine to fucking get me sobered up.
Still sucking like that second rag.
Well, no, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. I'm not. No, I've realized that actually. Like, I don't really like want like if I don't want to just I don't crave getting drunk. I like fucking chilling with people having beers. That's what I'm craving. I don't like fuck. I don't need to get drunk. Like I don't know what I am, a social boozer.
You just like to get drunk with people though. Like good luck going somewhere and not getting drunk with people.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like that. I fucking thoroughly enjoy that, but I don't want to just like I don't want to just sit in my room and be fucking Joey over here, fucking smashed. That fucking sun's still up.
But Joey's done 25 podcasts today.
I've been podding all day, man.
He's been working. Oh, is that what it is? Fucking no, I'm just saying. I don't need to drink at all right now. I don't even want to be honest. I want to fucking just sit here because I'm pissed. Like I'm just sitting all day and fucking it's driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to do something else.
Once you guys finish your quarantine, you can come over to my place. We can do some fucking battle ropes.
When's that? Isn't it up to you when our quarantine's up? Because you seem to be the...
Yeah. So Mike's not in quarantine. Another 3 weeks for you guys.
3?
Yeah.
That's pretty low. That seems low.
Another 3 weeks for you guys. Will's mining tin right now with the fucking the rocks.
The ballsack mining crew? Yeah.
No, I'm down to do ropes. I need to do something. I need to get... Like, what I'm doing right now isn't enough. Like, I'm just doing a run in the morning, and then I'm just, like... I have my fucking makeshift home gym, if you can see that shit.
That's man. Just one ball and a curling bar.
What do you charge for membership?
Dude, it's fucking slick in here. I'm running a CrossFit class, too.
Oh, you're the only one open still.
It's fucking great, man. All virus long, no shutdowns whatsoever.
It must get fucking crowded in that room.
You're like the McAfee gym, no viruses.
The old Norton.
No virus until you install it. It's just a virus. Fuck. I fucking had McAfee, installed it, didn't do shit. Like on my old laptop, installed it, didn't do anything, just fucked my computer up.
That's and I paid for it. Do that.
I paid for it. Couldn't delete it. And then Norton was I couldn't delete it. I deleted it and then it just stayed on my computer forever. It was just a tattoo on my computer's DNA.
Do you think Norton got sold to a bigger company? Because McAfee is like a legit company, right? It's public.
He's a guy who's like floating in the like no law seas.
Yeah, that guy is fucked.
He's real Will, that poop in someone's moat, that is the McAfee guy. That's the guy.
Hummuck.
Yeah, he's a guy who fucking he's into weird ass shit. Like he pays, I guess, they're prostitutes or whatever. I suppose he pays them.
They're his team leaders. What do you mean?
Sure, whatever they are, he pays them to do what his biddings. So he'll lay under a fucking hammock and they'll just shit in the hammock on him.
What?
Yeah, like a cheese grater right through it.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's fucked. It's fucked.
Oh no!
I learned that from your mom's house.
And they said that they don't even have sex. That's what he wants. He just wants that.
He's married. He's married.
Yeah, well, he's not committing infidelity. He's just getting shit on by people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Filipino women in particular, I suppose.
Yeah.
He's shit on by Filipino women.
I suppose that is what the interview that was shown.
Listen, it was going to be a slow week, so why don't we save some of this content for next week? Do you have any additional tips, tricks, or otherwise things you want to share with the listening public?
On what?
Anything.
About what?
Some parting words. Listen, boys, we're about to be very light on content here for a little while. So if you have parting words.
This is apparent in this episode, I will say.
Yeah, this podcast has turned into a phone call real quick.
No problem.
Yeah. You're gonna show an apology.
PS4 party chat.
All right. I don't have no tips or tricks this week. Maybe if I were prepared, I'd have a couple for next week. All right. Mike, you got any tips?
No,
that's a no.
Yeah, I don't have any I got a couple trips.
Oh yeah, you got a couple trips planned?
No temps.
I can't believe people are still booking trips. That's so fucking. I can't believe that.
Crazy to me. That's crazy to me. It's like you really just don't give a fuck, eh? You're just a piece of shit. You're all about you.
Check out how reckless I can be. Yeah, sick.
Look at and then look check out what I'm up to on Instagram. I'm living so lavish. It's like you're also fucking retarded. Oh my god, I did it again!
The end of that 5 minutes ago. You're like Jim Nance, the Masters. A tradition.
Oh my god.
What? Hello, friends. Jim Nance here.
Yeah. Habitual ball dropper.
God fucking bless. We'll see you guys next week. Another shitty hour of quarantine.
Yeah.
And I guess until then, stay safe and stay sane, boys. What else can you say?
Quantrantine.
Quantrantine. Take care.
Peace.